no matter how bad things are, you can always make them worse. So, my senior year, I went into my last year of high school, with hopes and dreams of being a journalist at Sam Houston. So also, I was in drill team all 4 years of high school, and I wanted to continue my dance career at Sam Houston also, knowing that their dance team is really, really good and very competitive and extremely skilled. And I was just like, okay, this year I have to train, I have to get my life together. Those girls, they're gonna be, at the top of their game. I'm just a high school dancer. I've only trained for 4 years. I barely have any, good skills or whatever. My skills are good enough, but they're not at the level they need to be. So I was like, okay, that's fine. So, this is me senior year. It was just around time for homecoming. It was our first scrimmage game. I'm gonna be honest, my football team was trash. This year, we didn't win not one game. The only game we won was our scrimmage, and that doesn't even count. So, my coach was like, how about we just all go and support, we don't have to dance at this game, we're just gonna go show our support. So this is me right before our scrimmage. So senior year is with, homecoming, my last homecoming, prom, graduation, college applications, stuff like that, my last year dancing. So, I went to homecoming. This is homecoming. I went to homecoming, got my mom made. I was very, very excited about that. And it was my last homecoming dance. Every year around homecoming time, I never went to the dances. The first time I tried to go, I just didn't care because my freshman year was really, really terrible. My sophomore year, our dance got canceled. My junior year, I moved to Humble right before it was homecoming, and my date, he couldn't go to my old school's homecoming because he didn't go. Senior year, I finally went. Around this time, this is my last dance pictures that I have taken. And this is around right after homecoming time, around the time for Thanksgiving break. Still very excited, kind of bittersweet, because I always love football season. But if you interview any other dancers, they're going to tell you they hate it. Because it's hot, you have to stand there doing the same position the whole entire time. For example, you have to stand there doing this for like 30 minutes straight and you can't move. Because if so, then you're going to get in trouble. And then right after football games, or if something like this were to happen, if we were to move or even fall or even do something, we would have to go behind the bleachers and do frogs or burpees. Anybody that play football knows what that is. It's very hard. You have to do 30 of those, and if somebody was lacking behind, we have to start all the way over in this very heavy uniform, and it's hot. So around this time, it's Thanksgiving break, and right when we were going back to school, I showed up to school like this. I was 7 months pregnant. I didn't know that I was pregnant until I was literally giving birth. And around that time, my family, of course, everyone was confused. I was confused because, like I said in the beginning, it's my last year. I had college applications already coming in. I had people looking at me. I was ready. So I was like, okay, I'm 7 months pregnant. My child is going to be due in February. What am I supposed to do? So I had a come to Jesus moment. I said, God, I don't know what I'm going to do with my life. I have my life completely planned out since freshman year. What am I going to do? So, prom came around after I had my daughter. I still went to prom with my prom date. I still did everything that I was supposed to do. I even graduated with 12 college credit hours. This is me at graduation. I also got a cord in dance and in yearbook because I was a yearbook editor also. And this is my daughter now. She'll be 1 next Saturday. So to end this off, I would like to say that nobody said life would be easy. The only thing that matters is what you do with it, what you do with the obstacle that you're with now, and how you improve from it. It doesn't matter what happens. The only thing that matters is the outcome.
daughter's name?
Aubrey.
Aubrey. She's adorable.
Thank you.
Not where I thought that was going.
Yeah, I was like,
You're really that hard, man.
I know.
And I don't want to rub my eyes.
See,
I did not expect that.
as a storyteller, you told the story that had a surprise in it, and this, kind of midway through the speech, I was asked for something. Where is this going? Where is this? This feels like high school. This feels like normal high school stuff. Something's going to change here, and that had to have been really scary. And that as a mother of a 1-year-old, that has to be really difficult on you. Occupies a lot of your time and a lot of your heart and a lot of your effort. I really appreciate you sharing this story, and I really appreciate the way you shared this story. Throughout this entire speech, you appeared really confident, really intentional, really purposeful in your words. Even in the parts of the speech where I was struggling to see, where is this going? You still had a plan, and you still seemed to be really intentional in presenting these details in a way that was really strategic. So it was a well-told story, and a story that focused on a major challenge. It's something that still is a major challenge, but there's a wonderful moral that comes from this story that your classmates need to hear, and probably need to hear more often than in one speech. So I appreciate the way that this story came together. All right, a couple things that I want you to improve on. Our conversation before class. Remember, you're graded even before your speech starts. All right? Dr. Mood, I don't feel well today. I'm a little sick.
Yeah.
No. If you hadn't said that, no one would have ever guessed that you were not well. Am I right? Is that an offense? You seem fine, and you might have a sore throat, you might have tickle in your throat, but you're playing through the pain, and that's fantastic. If you had stopped to cough, your audience would have given you a lot of forgiveness, a lot of patience for that. But as a general rule, this is for everyone. Do your best, even though you might not be feeling it, because audiences don't respond to the effort. Audiences can turn on you if you start apologizing for things right now before you even start. Here's my other corrective comment. There's a lot of the speech that you're delivering from behind the podium. And right now, you look sharp, you look intentional in the way you're standing, you look powerful as a speaker. Just take a walk over there again.
Oh, I was covered behind the
Folks, it's not unreasonable for an audience to think she's hiding. All right, so set yourself up so that you can present free from the podium. Next time, make sure your visual aids are in a PowerPoint file that you can click through, or at the very least, just reach over and hit the space bar that you can scroll through a web page using the mouse. And the other thing about using PowerPoint is that we can get rid of all those menus, all those buttons on the edges of the screen, which it doesn't have the polish that a PowerPoint slideshow has. So those are my two corrective comments. Watch what you say before your speech, and get out from behind that podium, because you don't need to be back behind it. Okay. Thanks.